Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, The Town Watch. My name is Josh Town. Thank you for stopping by today. It wasn't too long ago that Christopher Ward announced a new line of watches called the Sealander, and it includes 3 different watches. They have the Sealander Elite, the Sealander GMT, and the Sealander Automatic. Very nice watches all the way around. They come in at different price points. And they very kindly loaned into the channel the Sealander Automatic, and I have to tell you right off the bat that this is a stunning watch. It's a hot watch, and it's pretty budget friendly for what you get. So I'm excited to review it today, and I'm asking the question, could this very possibly be the best sports/field watch that money can buy today? So let's jump in to the review. Alright, well here it is, the Christopher Ward C63 Sealander Automatic. This is a good looking watch. Let's jump into the specs and features. You can see the model number there. The movement is the Sellita SW200-1. The crystal is sapphire with AR coating. Case material is stainless steel. Case diameter is 39 millimeters. Case thickness, as I measured it, is 11.4 millimeters. Lug to lug distance is 45.6 millimeters, and the lug width is 20 millimeters. The band material that is used on this particular watch is Italian vintage oak leather, but you can get this watch on a number of variety of different straps from Christopher Ward. Water resistance here is 150 meters. The weight is about 61 grams, and the MSRP price from Christopher Ward for this watch on this strap is $695 US, or $815 on a bracelet. I'm not going to talk too much about the Sellita SW200 movement. It's a great movement that a lot of companies use, and I know Christopher Ward likes to use it in a number of their watches. So I've had this watch now for about 2 weeks time or so, and I've really enjoyed having it. And so what are my initial thoughts about this piece as we jump into this review? Well, spoiler alert, I really like this watch a lot, and I do think it's probably one of the best sports/field watches that money can buy today for this price. But really, you're going to have to determine that for yourself. But just look at this piece. It is a stunning, good-looking watch. The finishing on this case is next level type finishing, and I'm not even sure if I can do it justice here on my camera shooting through my iPhone, but it is superb. It's really one of the highlights of this watch. The light catcher case from Christopher Ward, if you've never seen one in person, there's something unique about it. Christopher Ward is doing a really good job on their cases. The brushing and polishing here is just really fun to play with in the light, and there's just so many different facets as you turn this watch over. It just works together really nicely. The finishing is really, really good on this case, and it's really a beautifully designed case in my opinion. There is a open case back, as you've already seen, screw down, so it's nice to take a peek at the movement that is there also. The crown here, I measured it to be about 6.2 millimeters. It's screw down. It's signed with the Christopher Ward twin flag logo, and it operates and screws in really, really smoothly. There's no issues here working this crown. Everything, works as you would hope it would. But something I noticed is that it screws in very, very smoothly. Smoother than any other watch that I've had on my channel, so that it really feels nice when you screw it down. You can see there are somewhat of some crown guards there, so you get some protection with the crown with those. There is a bezel, and it is brushed nicely in a concentric type pattern, a circular pattern going around the bezel, and you can see there's also a beveled edge that is polished right there on the bezel as well. And you can also notice that the sapphire crystal is flat, but there's also a nice beveled edge going on there, so everything flows together nicely with the bezel and the crystal. The dial on this watch is another big highlight. The dial is hand finished, polished lacquer, and it just looks gorgeous in person. I'm not sure if it's all coming through the lens of the camera, but in person, this dial, you could almost just get lost in it. It's like a deep pool of black water. That's the only way I can think to describe it, and it looks gorgeous. The applied indices are also gorgeous as well. They're brushed on top, and then they have that chamfered, polished facet to it, where I read that they use diamonds to polish these facets. The hands are also finished nicely with a mix of polished and brushed surfaces. You have Christopher Ward printed on the dial below the 12 o'clock automatic. You get the water resistance rating there, and you get Swiss made down at the bottom. And then you get a nice date window at the 6 o'clock position, and it has a matching black date wheel. And I like how they've done the date here. I personally like how they put it at 6 o'clock. I really think it makes the dial feel very symmetrical, and it all just comes together really, really nicely. I'm going to charge this watch up real quick with my UV flashlight and take a peek at the Lume. They're using a Super Luminova grade X1 BL-C1, so let's check that out real quick. All right, well, you can see that Lume coming through pretty good here. It has kind of a bluish tint to it, and I'm pretty pleased with that application. It's looking good. All right, so let's talk about the strap that comes on this watch really quickly. It's, as I mentioned before, an Italian vintage oak leather, and I believe they call this a camel color. Now, if you check on Christopher Ward's website, they have a wide variety of strap options that you can get this watch on, and then also you can buy it on the bracelet as well. But I believe all of the strap options are that same $695 US price point. Don't quote me on that, but I think that is the case, and then you pay more obviously for the bracelet. But this is a really comfortable strap. It comes almost a little bit distressed looking, has that vintage feel right out of the box, and the stitching here is done really, really nicely. Another thing that they've done is also added the quick release spring bars, which in my opinion is always a plus. It really makes strap changes super, super easy. The buckle that is here is a solid stainless steel buckle, and it is signed there with Christopher Ward. I'm going to jump back in front of the camera and share my final thoughts about this stunning piece. Well, there you have it. As I mentioned at the outset of this video, I think this is a really hot watch. It's clean, it's simple, it's gorgeous all at the same time, and I really think you get a lot for your money. I am leaning towards saying that this could be the best watch, sports watch, field watch that you can buy for that $700 price point. Can you think of any other watches that can go against this one for that $600, $700 price point? I'm not sure, but if you can think of some, leave them down in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. They also make a white dial version of this very watch. You can check that out in the links below if you're interested. That is also a gorgeous piece, but I've really enjoyed my time with this one. I really wish I could keep it longer, but I have to send it back to Christopher Ward. Let me know down in the comments what you think. Do you think it's as stunning as I think it is? can you think of any other watches that are comparable to this at the same price point? Please leave those comments down below. Tell me what you think. And if you liked this video today, please leave a like. It really helps out and we appreciate it so much. But thank you for tuning in to the video today here on the Town Watch. We'll see you next time.